Welcome, Sagittarius. This is your weekly tarot scope reading for November the 10th through to the 16th, 2014. So first of all, thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for your support, truly. Now we start the reading with such a beautiful card, the Lovers. So I can't see this week being hard on you. Stepping into yourself, there is some inner emotions. There is you moving forward. But I see creative, expansion, passion, new beginnings. We have two aces. So relationships, partnerships should go well. Conversations with others. Uniting with others. Maybe forming a partnership to go forward. And right next to it is the moon. So it's allowing you to shine. And even if you don't really feel it, I think people are going to be attracted to you this week. It's your inner beauty that shines. It's just a natural thing for you. And this week it sets the stage. It sets the stage to draw new people into our lives, new situations into our lives, new opportunities, new adventures. Okay, now we have the Ace of Wands, which tells me that you are going to be doing some thinking on exactly how you're going to move forward in a balance. So if there is a part of your life that is rocky, or there doesn't seem to be a sense of balance, or you want more stability, definitely give your energy to that. So if it's a conversation you need to have with a loved one or a partner, an associate at work, co-worker, somebody in the community, in order to draw in a little bit more information, definitely this week. You are going forward though, okay? The Six of Swords here tells me that you are going forward. Now, some of you might be moving, relocating, traveling. But in a general reading, this would be you moving forward in your path. Now, it's all your lessons that have taken you to this point that allows you to move forward. And yes, there is going to have to be a sense of action on your end in order to move forward. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to come out of nowhere. Okay, this definitely, there's no motor on this boat. So you have to get the stick and you have to push it into the mud and you have to push out. So it's your action, your energy that propels you forward this week. Now, the energy for the whole week, going through the whole week, is the Hierophant. So, one, you are really giving conscious thought on, is it the right thing to do? For some reason, that is a definite factor into how the week plays out for you and what you do and what you don't do. You want to do the right thing for yourself, for the immediate special somebodies in your life around you, that it all flows. This is also a very spiritual card. So meditate, pray, make that connection with the divine. However you do it. Talk to your angels, your spirit guides. Give it up to the universe. But definitely take time out this week. I think you're going to have a beautiful week, okay, because we start with the Lovers. It could be a very social week. It could be get-togethers. It could be more time invested spending it with other people. So you're going to really need to plan to take time out for yourself this week. So maybe get into the habit of every morning saying an affirmation, every evening. Give a word of gratitude. Start there and then build from it. The unconscious energy, the energy that is happening in the background that we're not really aware of is that everything that we do this week is really leading us onto a very new path, a new path of passion and love. Okay, it's the Ace of Cups. So this is you embracing. So, you know, you've been going through a lot of growth of who you are. And just when you kind of get to this point of who you are, it seems like you have to backtrack and relive that again. And come to a firmer understanding of who you are. And it's so that now you can go forward. The energy overriding, and this is the energy that you'll be feeling the most, and it's the King of Pentacles, okay? So this is the new ideas coming in of where you want to go. Okay, the rainbow is coming down around you, so pay attention to your intuition. Those little aha moments, those thoughts, okay? Get a grasp on any finances. Okay, maybe work out a budget or at least watch your spending. Because I see you clutching that money, that Pentacles. Which means you need to consciously be aware of where you're putting your money and how much you're spending on things. And if people need loans from you, you should think of how it brings value back to you. If it doesn't, then politely decline. And it's fresh, new, wonderful ideas coming your way. New growth. Definitely in your ideas, your passions. So there could be new projects coming in, creative projects, expansion in your life. Now we go out of this week and into next week with the Two of Pentacles. Now this tells me that we are going to be walking into next week trying to gain the balance, okay? So we have the Ace of Wands up here asking us to pay attention to how the balance works out going forward in our plans. And so the more attention, then we have the Lovers, which is that unity, that two. So make sure that you are working on, stay very conscious about the balance that is needed going forward and how you can maintain that balance. Thinking through your thoughts, where you want to go. I think people are going to be very attracted to you. I think you are going to be beautiful. I mean, this really states you. So if you're in a relationship, you're just going to grow stronger together this week. If you're looking for a relationship, my goodness, this is a good week to find somebody. Have somebody cross your path that just might go to the end of the path with you. But it could also be your well-being. It doesn't necessarily have to be relationships, but it is one-on-one partnerships, one-on-one friendships. And so next week we go into it trying to gain a balance. Now, everything is good. We have two ships coming in. We've got the Pentacles in each hand. We're dressed in white, so that's the rebirth, the new beginnings. But you might be throwing your energy too much in one place and not enough in another as you go into next week. So be mindful of that. If you're working too much, then take some time out to enjoy. And if you're enjoying too much, then maybe it's time to get to work. Crack down to business. And I think you have to be very conscious and very aware of that and actually direct it yourself. Excuse me. As the King of Pentacles would state, because this is the overriding energy. Now, a king doesn't just decide it's going to be a certain way and it all just happens. He's very much into the planning, into the detail, making sure things are in balance going forward. That there's enough money behind the project in order to see it through successfully. That there's enough energy, that there's enough resources. That the right people are in this. So pay very close surrounding, or pay close attention to your surrounding, the conversations you're having. You're definitely going forward. You have 2 aces, which tells me that next week could be new adventures, but even this week could be new adventures and new beginnings. Stay very aware of new partnerships, new love, new beginnings within a relationship already. Very spiritual, very intuitive. So, if anything, I would think that this is the week that you step fully into your path. In some ways, you'll realize that because we have the Ace of Wands up here, but we also have the hidden energy of the Ace of Cups. So, in some ways, you won't even realize that you are stepping into or towards a passion that you've always wanted to do in your life, or a passion that you've been trying to embrace and it just hasn't manifested right. And I think as you go into next week, it all gets wonderful, but you really need to stay conscious of the balance you're giving to every part of your life. And make sure you're getting enough sleep and enough rest, and that you're not working too much and you're not playing too hard. So everything in moderation this week. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.